So what's going on, Shadow Fighters? It's BostonModern right here, and welcome back to another video, and also a surprisingly out of nowhere video, let's just say that, because as you click through the thumbnail, I have been receiving a video. I was actually planning to do something else for this bonus video. Maybe we can do a triple upload in much later, so you have a triple pack of Shadow Fight 3 video, or maybe I want to save that for tomorrow. Let's just see what happens. I still have kept my 2 videos on this day, so I'm really happy with that. So today we're going to be talking about what actually unexpectedly slided by. The Shadow Fight 3 developers, aka Neki, have launched a customization update video for us to watch, and I watched it because I decided to not make a reaction video onto it. But since I did watch it, I actually have a bunch of things, although not all of it, although not like not many, but a bit to say for the video and what it tells us right here. You might have a different interpretation of the video as well as you might be thinking so. So let's look at the title. So we have this title of the video that the developer shares called Customization Update. Now the question that might be raised, one specific question that I can think of, is whether or not the upcoming sets that were voted early in the Facebook is going to slide by. That still remains a mystery. Everything that's focused onto this video, which we're only going to be specifically going through, is the customization update video that the developers have given out. So let's just dive right into it and show some clips. I'm not going to be showing the entirety of the video. I'm just going to be showing some clips that give certain indications of something that can that actually shows a big sign of something. So we have firstly, in the first clips we see that there are sets with different colors that you can fight with, and every single set, not like a full mix of factions, because that's impossible to have a full color customization with, but rather the sets that you equip are full sets that are introduced in the collections right here. This is where the sets are introduced, and also this will also include the ones that are not a part of the set bonus yet. So with that being said, we also get to see and wonder, well, we do know that the legendary sets are going to be, the legendary title sets are going to be, and probably the unique title sets are going to be, but what about the others? Well, the answer is there's going to be sets for pretty much every single set, if I'm not mistaken, because from that video I could see that there were 3 epic sets that was previewed with color customization by itself. Yes, 3 epic sets, as you can see right there in the clip. And that can show me that it wasn't only the legendary and it wasn't only the unique, because we already see in the video that we see the Valor, the Steel Sakura, Spring Champion, aka Spring Champion, and the Techno Samurai, the Techno Epic Techno Samurai, and the Epic Fakir Kamal. All of those sets are going to be included, and this shows that epic and legendary unique, they're going to have to set, and perhaps the rare and common is kind of unclear because I don't think I've seen any yet, or maybe I didn't pay that good attention into the video, but nonetheless we know what is up. And speaking of what is up, you might also be asking, how many colors is there going to be? Well, there are a couple different colors from one shade to another, but it's pretty limited. If you look at the footage right here, it is dark matte colors. It's darkish, coldish matte colors. Hence the game itself is based on Shadow Fight, and also the color selection that is used to mix together in the specific kind of wear, and also the specific kind of faction, to say the least. So yeah, that's the amount of colors that you can customize, and also it's not like you can brush anywhere with a brush tool or anything to just paint straight forward. No, it is just straightforward certain parts of the character that you can customize. Let's for example say the Liquidator. Like you can for example change the yellow detail color into blue and then have a darker armor color, so it looks like a Shadow Liquidator, Shadow Knight, who will already take out as much shadow energy and looks like he's acting halfway Gizmo on chapter 7. That's just some of the ideas that you can slide by, or have a Stigmata look onto some really old-fashioned brutal European armor. And we have etc, etc. Void Warden, my favorite setup so far. I can have a darker blue along with darker armor, although this looks like a very good combination for me. By default, it actually looks really good. We also get to know, since this is a customization update, we do know the fact that Neki are following their schemes, even though it's been 6 months since they initially started early on in the first quarter, sending the Telegram news about their roadmap. This is the first part of the roadmap, the customization update. And people may be asking whether or not the customization is going to be purely paid. And the answer for that is it's not going to be purely paid. It is going to be made for both, like the developers want it to be. They want everyone to have a chance to have at least a good, fair amount of customization options for the character. By buying the items that you've seen, the items, the cards of the colors that you've seen in the trailer. And probably there's going to be some more cards than just that. I can imagine that happening in my head right there. So yeah, it's going to be including everyone. Everyone will be able to buy with coins and perhaps gems if it's going to happen. And the paid players may also get some color exclusive mixture as well, so at least get to know that when it arrives. So I think the update is going to be ready real soon, believe it or not. I think since the developers have shared this, I think they are close to ready with the update. So if you guys like to customize your character, and this has been like your all-time dream update, one part of the dream update with the Shadow Fight tree, here you go. Now you can customize your own character for your own good and also show your own style through the battle, because the motto, your fight, your style, lives on with this customization. There's more to talk about in the video though, although it isn't that much to elaborate. Although you might felt it's been 20 minutes going on since I've been talking, but trust me, it isn't that much. Hasn't been that much of a talking. So let's just move on, because some of you may have speculated, and some of you guys have gotten it right. Yes, because when we looked at the Lady Judge, she was a different variant of a judge. She was a Lady Dark Judge. And because of that, some people may have speculated that she's going to be part of the new event, which is the announcer of and also a markup for the upcoming skin customization update. And it is indeed event. It is not really a part of the E2 story mode. We actually do get to know that it is an event marking the customization update. And in the clip that I'm going to be showing, we are going to be fighting judges with customized colored weapons. As you can see right there, we got one judge over here with a customized colored weapon, one judge over there with another customized colored weapon, and so on until we finally meet the Lady Judge. And if I actually just gotten the name right of that would be kind of surprising. But hey, that's what we see. We also do see in the clip that we can actually have that skin customization as well. So maybe you get a skin customization as a reward. I think it's a high chance since the event is announcing that. And also we do get to see that same kind of style in one of the clips I was showing you right there. That is the clip that shows in the pirate scenes the judge with the Lady Judge dark setup, the dark skin mix into this. So I'm actually thinking that there's going to be custom colors that can change elements, or a kind of halfway complete remake of the setup itself, and you can make it and can have of a different variety. It's kind of a skin onto a setup, like a reskin on a setup, complete reskin, or a different design of the setup itself, but it's within that. Just like a teeny little differences, or maybe a little bit more marking than that. So that's all we have to get to know right there. So yeah, new event sliding by. Lady just will be met in the new event. This is actually the first ever event that features such a thing, but it also makes sense as for now since we already seen it, and the event itself is announced to be launched in July. So it's soon July. That's why they announced it, because if they announced it early, it would be kind of long to wait. So therefore, it was a smart tactic for the developers, by the developers, to announce this kind of trailer later on when you schedule your event to arrive in the next month. So yeah, so we have the throne race up and going. I will be trying to loot up a little bit right there, and also share some fun videos along with the throne race, and as well as elaborating with whatever the developers have to elaborate with the video. So yeah, I hope you guys are looking forward to the skin customization, because I'm actually looking forward to the skin customization myself. And if you guys did enjoy the video and did understand what I have to say, be sure to leave the like button to share your support down below. It'd be pretty much appreciated. And if you're new and enjoy my overall content, be sure to subscribe to my channel so that you'll become a part of the Boston community, where we break down some of the news and actually figure out what's up, and also play a lot of fun games with Shadow Fight 3 along with the long-awaiting Shadow Fight Arena. I'm also looking forward to play that as well. Believe me, I'm gonna be mentioning it out of random several times. So until then, I'll catch you guys next time with another video, Shadow Fight fun. Bye bye.